Hi there, friends. This is Dr. Gwen, and I am back. It feels like I have been gone forever, but it really has been about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I took off that week of December 21st when I was in my retreat, my spiritual retreat phase, where I spent some time to reflect, meditate, and to really set my goals up for the new year. Now, I am not a resolutions person. I continuously set my my resolutions throughout the whole year. It doesn't have to be a brand spanking new year for me to do that. But how about you? Have you continuously from time to time set your resolutions and find that you fall off the wagon with it? But today, my conversation is not so much about your New Year's resolution as much as it is about you. And I am talking to the ladies. I know there are some guys who will probably pick up on the live cast or the recording and may watch it a little later. And whoever you are, whether you're a man or you're a woman, this conversation is very pertinent to your experience that you'll be having in your life. So, here's the thing. I set up a topic that relates to you and how you're actually living your life. That is, are you setting goals to empower your life? Now, I jotted down a few little notes because I wanted to make sure that I covered everything that was going to be valuable for you. And today, my conversation, as I said, is about you, and I'm talking about the relationships. Now, those relationships that we tend to put up with and tolerate because of fear and something else that we have set up in our lives, that we feel if we step forward and we do something different than this current relationship is demanding, that we feel that something is going to happen that's not going to be positive in our lives. At least that is the story we tell ourselves. Are you in a relationship that is completely disempowering? First, the first thing that needs to happen is that you recognize and acknowledge what that is. And what are some things that we tend to put up with as men or even women, or I should say that the reverse, as women or even men in the relationships that we just want to tolerate because we feel like things are just not going to be right if we should make a change. Some of the things we put up with in our intimate relationships. Why do you tolerate them? What do you tolerate? What are some signs that you look for in those relationships? Do you even set goals? Do you even set New Year's resolution goals for your relationships? Especially if they're not going the way you want them to. And here I am today, and it's saying my connection is weak, but I hope that you are not being interrupted by this transmission here today, and I hope that everything goes just right, that you can hear me really clearly, because what I have to say is very important. Now, are you hoping from day to day for an experience from your loved one, your intimate relationship that you are not getting? Are you feeling disenfranchised in either your marriage or your love relationship? Are you feeling as though you're being disrespected, that your wishes and your desires are completely being overlooked? What are some signs that you look for in those relationships that may be signals to something that you've got to pay attention to? And do you put your whole self-esteem, do you wrap it all up inside of whatever the activities are that are going on in that relationship to cause you more pain and more anguish? I'm going to give you a suggestion or two a little later on that's going to help you to weather the storm. But the first thing I need to say is that Everybody who's in a physically abusive relationship need to set your boundaries. You have to make sure that you are safe. And there are domestic violence hotlines that are available for you to call and to connect with individuals to get that out of the way. Now, you may be wondering, why am I making this the first broadcast of the new year? Am I setting a trend of negativity? Oh, absolutely not. What I'm doing instead is helping you to get outside of that weight and that cloud that covers you continuously when you're consumed in a relationship that is not doing you the best good. Because see, sometimes, ladies, what we have the tendency to do is to lock ourselves away in isolation, that we are not making the outreach to the people in our surroundings for fear that our business is going to spill out. You are probably in so much pain that the only thing that occupies your mind fully and the only thing that you can hear yourself talk about is the pain that you are experiencing and the hope that things will definitely turn around for the better. And the more you do this, those days turn into weeks and into months and into years. And before long, you're in a relationship in decades and feeling way less than you are capable of, way less powerful, so stuck and so powerless in your stance. So I want to help you to turn that around, to turn those thoughts around so that you can set up some things for yourself this 2017 that is going to empower you to be your very best and your greatest. So, what are some of the things to look for? You may not. For example, I remember decades ago when I was a young bride that there were certain things that I didn't consider to be abusive. If that continuous silence and not speaking to me, that continuous put down, those words that were negative, those words that did not uplift, those words that make you feel as though you are not capable of anything at all, those things that are done to isolate you from your relatives, from your loved ones, from your friends, that control, general control of everything around you in your household. Now, if those things are going on, you may not be thinking that that is abuse. And you ought to really consider. Because here's the thing. If you are feeling anything less than you are capable of right now, that is something to pay attention to. Don't continuously sweep it under the rug and walk away. And now that we're into 2017, here is an opportunity for you to transform something, an opportunity for you to change something, an opportunity for you to bring about that greatness, that power in your life that you were intended for. Yes, you are a beautiful, wonderful, powerful being. And so let's talk about what you can do in that situation. Now, you know what I'm never going to do on this broadcast is to tell you to leave. Okay? I will tell you what I have done or what I will do if certain circumstances come up. It's going to be your choice about what you do and whether or not you are willing to take those steps to empower you. You're tired, aren't you? You're tired of walking small. You're tired of feeling hopeless. You're tired of feeling as though you are not important and your contribution and your presence is insignificant in this world. You're tired. So what can you do about it? Decades ago, I recall when I was having issues in my young marriage. And I had made a stand. I took a stand after years of enduring that I was going to do something different. I discovered something that I love. I love to study. I'm a nerd, yes, I will admit it. But I absolutely love to learn. I love to study. I love to take on different things. And at the time, I was a teacher. So I decided that what I am going to do is I'm going to go back to school. And I'm going to take on an advanced degree. And that's what I did. Now, your thing may not be school. It may not be studying. But what is it for you? Do you even know that thing that causes you to feel like you're valuable and you are making life purposeful for yourself and for someone else? Do you know what that is? If not, then I'm going to invite you to go to www.passionstoearnings.com, and that is a website that will give you a free resource about discovering your work passions. There are other elements inside of that ebook. It's a free ebook that you will get that will allow you to plan out and to sort out what matters to you. It may not require you getting up and walking away from your job. That may not be it. However, while you are doing your job, you can also find something else that you're going to do that is going to empower your life. So I walked away. Hey there, Nicole. Hey, Jackie. I love my friends. Good to see you. So what you can do, what I actually did was I decided that now is the time for me to create some personal goal for my life. So I went back to school. And that was phenomenal for me, because what that did was that it opened up another avenue, so I didn't have to focus on whatever is going on with me. Now, if you're feeling disenfranchised and you're feeling stuck and you're feeling as though, man, this relationship is not getting me where I want to, then find that thing outside of that relationship that is going to make you tick. The mistake that a lot of women make is that they wait around for that man to transform because they're thinking that the man is the plan. Well, what you have to do is to create your own plan independent of whatever that circumstance, that hurtful, painful circumstance is that's going on. It creates a distraction for your mind so that now you can focus on other things. What I found myself doing during those times was isolating myself, just stepping back from other people because I didn't want to talk about those experiences that were excruciatingly painful. And in isolating yourself, part of you is actually dying when you do that. You want to continue to regenerate yourself, continue to create that momentum in your life so you can continue to attract the good people. And you know I love those love bubbles. Thank you so much. And so find that thing. Whatever that thing is, it opens up a new perspective for you. So now you're beginning to feel another level of self-importance, another level of independence, and another level of self-satisfaction instead of feeling stuck, feeling sorry for yourself, and hoping that things will turn around when they actually won't for a while. Now, the goals you're setting, there's nothing wrong with setting your goals inside of your relationship. But if that relationship from year to year to year is painful, disenfranchising, causing you to feel less than, now is the time to create something for you. You know, I've had a lot of women that have lost their identity inside of their relationships. They really have, because they sit around and they take the abuse, they take the negative words, they internalize them, and they begin to believe them. And so they begin to feel worthless, as if they cannot do anything else. This 2017, ladies, is for you. Make something for yourself. Step out and make something, create something that is going to be that catalyst in your life to light you up, so you can begin to live again, so you can begin to smile again, so you can begin to laugh again, so you can begin to give again. Because the reality is, if you are empty on the inside, you have nothing to give. You have nothing to offer. And I know what I'm saying, because I have been there. I have been to the point where I felt empty, that I had nothing to give, and I had nothing to offer, and I had no contribution to make. And it wasn't until I stepped out and started creating something for me that made a difference for me in my life that I began to rise again and to live again. Thanks, Katie, for being here. And Jackie says, yes, I'm going through a massive internal and external change. People I should have left alone are leaving me alone. I've been thinking about school too. Yes, and it may be school for you, and it may not be school for you. But whatever it is, find that thing and create your life. Don't ever sit there thinking that the man is what the plan is. The man is not the plan. You've got to create your own economy, your own situation, and your own happiness. And I would dare say, if you need any kind of resource and support in doing that, then do definitely reach out for me, because I am passionate about us women stepping up and owning it. Just owning our abundance, our beauty, our power, all the wonderful things that we can bring to this world as human beings. And you are never able to do that as long as you sit and pine away in a relationship that is taking you down. Now, as I said, I'm not saying to anybody to walk away. That is going to be your choice. But the main thing I'm going to say to you is this before I let you go, is to make certain that you are feeling empowered and respected in that relationship. You are safe and not being physically abused. If physical abuse is going on, that is not something you need to tolerate. That mental and psychological abuse can sometimes even be worse, because it can emaciate you and break you down to such a level that you feel incompetent and powerless and unable to function. So my dear ladies, our broadcast will be on Mondays going forward. And so next Monday, I will be talking about more empowering topics to help you throughout this year to live your best life ever. And I want to do a little sneak peek. I know there's not a lot of people that are on here right now, but there will be a teleconference in February. I am so excited about it. It is going to empower women, and it's topics that women will love and appreciate no matter what walk of life you are in. I am telling and promising you that you're going to find a topic that is exciting for you. So that excites me so much because you know what? I feel that my personal mission, my personal passion is to make a difference in women's lives, and I want to do that in a powerful way here on Facebook Live, in front of big audiences, in my online portal, in my coaching and transformation activities, and every single program that I conceive. So I want to hear from you. Reach out, let me know how you're doing. And I am going to wish you, yes, I'm going to wish you the most amazing rest of today. And I'm going to try to do my broadcast in the space of about 20 minutes or less going forward. So we're not on here for any extended period of time. But the most important thing is that I'm going to be delivering value, great value for you. So thank you. Once again, mark your calendars, February 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. We will have speakers from all walks of life, which will be pouring into all areas of life relating to you as women for your empowerment and for your growth. 3 solid packed days of experts to give us the tips and the advice and the strategies we need to take our lives and even our businesses to the next level. So my dear ladies, I am so thrilled that you were able to join me here today. It's really great to see you all. Have the most amazing Monday afternoon. And I look forward to seeing you again next week, Monday at 3 p.m., same time, same place, on Empowering Reflections. Love you guys. This is Dr. Gwen, transforming lives to live purpose.